Hi guys, this is Small Archangel and this is the video I swore I would never make. This is Minecraft, and with the absolute abundance of Minecraft videos out there already, I always thought there was no point in my even starting. There are gamers who have been playing Minecraft for a lot longer than I have, who've done far more awesome and amazing things, who have dedicated countless hours of their lives to playing this game and getting really expert at it. And when it comes to stuff like that, I really haven't got very much to add. I've played for a few years now, but I haven't created anything that epic, and there's still a lot about the game I don't know. As we all know, this is kind of strangely addictive, and we love its sort of blocky voxels and simple charms. However, I decided that what I really wanted to do was showcase my favourite mod for this game. There are loads and loads of cool mods out there, but there's only one that I keep coming back to, and one that I really want to use all the time. And loving the eye candy like I do, and loving my depth of field, this is one I'm delighted to have finally managed to get put back in the game. So, having finally got my shaders back in, my 1.8 game, I thought I'd show them off. And there they are. So we're all very familiar with how the game normally looks. Obviously I'm also running a resource pack here. There are loads and loads of resource packs around. The one I'm using is Herr Sommer, which I will put a link to in the description, just so you know that. But there are loads and loads of them around. There's so much choice, it's incredible. And if you want, you can always find something that you know, there's something out there to suit everybody basically. Well, I like this one because it's fairly high res for Minecraft, and as I say, I love my eye candy. But the main thing that really changes things here is actually the shaders. As I say, this is Sonic Ethers shaders, which are just truly amazing. As you can see, I've turned off clouds because there's clouds in the skybox here, so we really don't need to worry about that. And of course the water looks incredible. It looks really realistic and it's just beautiful. And then the other thing, of course, is that we have this wonderful sway on all of the plants. The flowers, the bushes and the trees, the leaves on the trees, they kind of wiggle in the breeze as well, which is just gorgeous. And the different light you get, different times of day, you can see it's evening at the moment, which means beautiful sunset, but I need to get myself back to my base pronto. Just we know what the night brings. And then even when it rains, the rain, I'm sure it won't oblige us by falling for this video, but the rain when it falls looks so much better than, you know, a bunch of little blue pixels as well. And the night time, as you'd expect, the shaders are very different as well, so we're going to see that when the stars come out. The light effects change quite a lot too, so it's just fantastic. And I didn't play Minecraft when 1.8 came out and my shaders broke. I didn't play Minecraft again until they came back, because it's just not the same world without this. But be warned, because even though this is Minecraft, if you run these shaders, it just beats heck out of your processing power, really. You wouldn't think it, but it really does. It's quite power hungry. So I mean, I'm running an SSD, and there's a creeper. I'm going to get out of his way. I'm not having him blow up my base. It's taken me a long time to make this. Yeah, I run an SSD. I've got a fairly decent rig. It's not epic by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a fairly decent rig. 8 gigabytes of RAM. I've got 4 gigabytes of VRAM. I've got a decent graphics card, but yeah, it can still give me, or it did before my SSD gave me a little bit of lag in the jungle biome particularly, but it runs really smoothly now, really nicely. Even in places like this where I've done a lot of building and I've got an absolute truckload of animals, as you can see. So I'm just going to quickly show you my base as well while I'm doing this. I may as well show off. I love base building. As anybody who's seen any of my other videos will know, I'm a bit of a buildaholic. So I've got my base here, and these haven't quite rendered yet. The signs always seem to take quite a while to render. I've got these vines as like curtains, and I've got signs which actually say something, believe it or not. But I've got all these areas sort of fenced off. Yeah, I don't know what that's doing up there. Just to make sure that the zombies don't get here. See that? There you go. That's that's what I've called my base, and that should say something as well, but it's not really bothering at the moment. Okay, and this should say pool, which it almost did for a second. Yeah, and the field's that way, so I'm not quite sure why they're bugging out, but there you go. This is my swimming pool, heavily influenced by sort of Greco-Roman design. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, seen my farm, which is fairly extensive as well. I'm going to show that. And then my base is reached by going up a ladder. It took ages to do this. Up. I can't get out. There are actually metal hatchways now as well, of course, since 1.8, but you need a switch to operate those, so I decided it was better off just leaving it as is. I've got this nice balcony where I can sort of look out over the landscape and see all the skeletons thing. There's my dog. I've got my map on the wall there, so you can see this is the largest type of map you can make in game as far as I'm aware. So I've got a bit of desert at the top, got jungle down the bottom, and I've arranged all around that, so I'm going to have to start making some new maps now. I've got my crafting room here with an anvil and a couple of bits that I managed to find there and name as well and enchant, but I'm on my iron armor now. And then I've got that's a cheery little number. I've got everything in here, and you can see some pretty cool pictures that come with this resource pack as well. And I've got my box of records there. Howdy Rex, how you going? How are you doing? And then I've got my kitchen cupboards with all the food in there. I get loads of everything from my farm, from my animals and everything. And I've got this fireplaces. I love my fireplaces, but I leave the dog sitting down because he has a nasty habit of dancing in the fire, which is not so great. I don't really want him to die. And this is my bedroom. I've got a nice glass ceiling here. Again, another nice fireplace. And my enchanting room through here. Haven't done much in the way of alchemy yet, but I will be messing with that. Now I've got my base finished. And my bathroom, which is quite cool as well. Huge picture. This is the toilet. And then I have an upstairs as well. Woof, says Rex. And kind of a lighthouse beacon going on there. And then I have these lights, which I've actually used as redstone circuits, and I've actually used these lights with the inverted daylight sensors, so that these lights come on at night. Sometimes they're a bit too keen, and they're on kind of half the day as well, but they make sure that nothing spawns inside my house, which is the whole point, really. And I get pretty epic views from up here. And you just got to be very careful not to fall, because even falling down on my balcony would hurt quite a lot. See my farm down there, Fergus, my horse, and the rest of it. I do have my name tag, so I can actually name my animals too. And you can see a couple of my mines from here all lit up as well. And I don't think I've got my field of view set too high, because it really does, as I say, pound your GPU when you're using these shaders. But dawn is really something to behold when you've got these shaders as well, which is partly why I like my base to be so high up. But so there you go. So that is my one really recommended mod. I mean, find a resource pack that you really like and go with that. There's all sorts of different styles, modern ones, rustic ones. And the other thing, if you use shaders, and you can successfully use the shaders, what you'll find as well is that there are some resource packs which will actually give you specularity with these shaders too, so that some things like the leaves on trees and certain blocks will really shine in a truly specular kind of way. And when it rains, you'll find that the old blocks, like ground and everything, will actually look wet, so you get a specular shine on the ground when it rains as well, which is fabulous. And I can't remember the console command to make it rain, so I can't demonstrate that. And in any case, I don't get that specularity with this resource pack. But there is, for example, a resource pack called Ovo's Rustic Redemption, which is pretty cool as well. And that's again the kind of this sort of similar kind of style to this one, rustic as you'd expect, which will give you the specularity as well. And there are a few of them out there that will do that. I can see a skeleton from here. So it's all pretty cool, and it all looks pretty good. Fortunately, these doors kind of open themselves when the redstone circuit cuts in, which is quite annoying. But I like this great big window in the staircase here. It took me ages to build this. And I'm not too keen on Rex's creeper blanket. I mean, really, I don't want my dog looking like a creeper because I'm going to axe him. So that's another reason he just stays put in the house here. Isn't it, Rex? Yeah, you stay there because if I took him out, I might accidentally take him out, which would be a bit of a fail, really. See a nice Minecraft Statue of Liberty there. So there you go. That's my little world, and that is my eye candy mod, which gives us a whole level of new life, if you ask me. So if you want to give your game new life, try Sonic Ether's shaders. There are other sort of shaders mods around there, and they take a little bit of getting used to sort of here comes the dawn. They take a little bit of installation, but once you've got them running, wow, they just make such a massive difference to the way the game runs. See the sun rise over this side. Sunrise over my farm. There we go. And yeah, all of the mods I can live without, but this one was worth waiting for and kind of reinstalling. So there you go, guys. That's just my take on the must-have mod for Minecraft. Which, yeah, I mean, I've got the Ultra DOF version here because I love my depth of field, but anyone who's not too into that, you can opt for no depth of field, you can opt for motion blur, and some other flavours I can't quite remember at this point, but you got your choices. So have a mess with it, see what you think. It's awesome. Okay, guys, so that's my mod recommendation for Minecraft. Check out my other videos if you haven't seen any of them before, and give me a like if you like them. Pass a comment if you want to. I will always try and respond to comments as well. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Bye bye.